What way to go?
We got an escapee.
Oh.
I have the right to identify you. You understand it, right?
Then you can search up my face and you can search up my record.
There's a prison here?
Yeah.
Huh.
Catching killers.
Cops are skilled professionals trained to sense trouble. But what happens when these law enforcement experts find themselves outsmarted right before their eyes?
I promise you I'm not no damn prison escapee.
You'd have done run by now.
Here are 5 instances of cops being played in their own game. Starting with the case of Richard McNair, who is currently standing with Officer Carl Bordelon. Officer Bordelon stopped him while Richard was running on a railroad track near Ball, Louisiana. Officer Bordelon had received information about a prison break, and he wanted to ensure that Richard hadn't seen anyone or if he was the individual Officer Bordelon was looking for.
You live around here, buddy?
No,
Where you live at?
down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh. Why, I'm not supposed to be on the tracks?
No, that's not the problem right now. What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that, the roofing.
Roofing?
Yep.
Right from the beginning of the conversation, Richard attempts to project an air of calmness and composure while interacting with the officer. He conscientiously responds to each question, but there's a noticeable lack of conviction in his answers. When asked about his residence, Richard responds with a vague "down the road," leaving the officer intrigued. Sensing evasion, Richard quickly adds that he's a worker on a project, possibly deflecting from his lack of area familiarity, and to heighten the intrigue, he throws in living in a hotel, weaving an alternative narrative to sidestep scrutiny. These subtle moves reveal Richard's calculated effort to keep up a facade of normalcy.
What is? We got an escapee.
Oh, shit. Where from?
Prison.
There's a prison here?
Yeah.
Huh. Man, it's hot.
Subject wear glasses? Nothing about glasses. Can you find out? I'm out with a white male on the tracks at Gilly Williams.
Remaining composed, Richard provides the officer with straightforward answers and maintains a relaxed demeanor to avoid appearing anxious or unsettled. When the officer tells Richard, "We got an escapee," Richard, instead of reacting with alarm, stays calm and maintains his facade of innocence, rhetorically asking, "There's a prison here?" Unbeknownst to the officer, the Robert Jones that he is talking to is, in fact, Richard, the escapee from prison, the very person the officer is looking for.
Any tattoos or anything? Flip it over. No, I'm just... No, he's clean.
Jeez. I'm 50 years old.
How old is your guy? You're how old?
50. I was born in 56.
He says born in 56. 58. Any kind of details you can give me, huh? Color eyes you got?
Green, well, kind of a turquoise blue.
Turquoise blue?
Yeah.
You want to give me some more?
Call my little brother, man.
Do I? No, it's not. No, it's short hair. My guy's got skin cut hair. He's got a beard, well, a goatee like.
While many guilty suspects typically respond with concise and cautious replies when facing the police, Richard took a different approach. He was intent on presenting himself as an ordinary individual, providing further responses and even making jokes with the officer.
I guarantee I'm not no.
You know the bad thing about it?
What's that?
You're matching up to him.
Come on. Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Where are you staying at?
That Titusville or Titus Inn? Titus Inn? Little old.
Where's that at?
I don't even know the address. We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off to jog. I always jog about 12 miles a day.
Where'd he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, some houses.
Uh-huh.
And he dropped me off, and he'll be back at the hotel in about probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Who y'all work for?
It's his,
I know, what's the name of the company?
Phil's Roofing.
Okay.
Phil's Roofing.
Did you go through a briar patch or something?
Well, yeah, roofing. I always roof in shorts and cut my scratching up on, the roofing.
That's
stuff.
why your knees are all cut up?
Yeah.
Or y'all got pads?
Huh?
Y'all wear pads?
Hell no, too hot. They rub the pads rub your back of your legs and stuff.
Where are you from?
Huh? We're originally Dallas, Texas.
I mean, that's where you Y'all
that's
stay
where we're
out of Dallas, Texas? So what's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
While talking with Richard, Officer Carl noticed cuts on Richard's knees, possibly from a barbed wire during the escape. However, Richard dispelled suspicions by claiming the cuts were from construction work. Despite the potential giveaway, Officer Carl appeared to buy into Richard's story. Another major red flag that the officer seemed to have missed was when asked Richard his name again, he provided a completely different one, Jimmy Jones. Ordinarily, this inconsistency should have been a dead giveaway, but Officer Carl didn't seem to notice it.
Nah, when I crossed the tracks down there, I saw you running. I said, well, how lucky can I be? Where's y'all's motel at?
Okay, let me think now, because like I say, Phil always drives. Okay, Walmart's right there. Go right at Walmart, and there's a road. Is it 165?
Right.
165 that goes south, and we're about 3 blocks.
Code 4.
Little old tiny hotel. I mean, it's clean, but it's family owned.
Little old tiny hotel.
Yeah, you know, like a motel deal. You park up there. I promise you, I'm not no damn Chris and escape.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself. You'd have done run by now.
No. I'm sorry to have to hold you up, but
Hey, no, I'm just doing my job, man.
I know you are.
But yeah, just be careful. You'll probably get stopped again. Okay? Don't be alarmed by it.
Phone number, your cell phone number, so I can have whoever call you.
Just call. You got a cell phone with you?
No, hell no. I don't even have a cell phone or anything.
Just call 911. Is all you got to do, and they'll get a hold of us.
All right.
That's our quick line there.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
This was the last time Richard was seen for the next 18 months. However, later in October 2007, Richard was finally caught and apprehended in New Brunswick after he was identified driving a stolen vehicle. Richard might have gotten lucky with his escape, however, the same cannot be said about the next person we'll cover. On October 18, 2019, 17-year-old Quantrell was arrested from his classroom at Orfordville Parkview High on suspicion of strangulation in an August 1st assault. He was brought in for questioning in the Rock County Sheriff's Office and placed in the interview room. However, as soon as the teenager entered the room, it became clear that he had no intention of staying. As soon as the detective leaves him, Quantrell scans the room and finds a window. Without thinking twice, he opens the blinds and pushes the window before diving headfirst from 12 feet up. CCTV outside the building capture him making a run for it. Despite having several CCTV cameras around the sheriff's office, no one noticed the absence of the suspect for at least the next 14 minutes. As the detective enters the room to start the interrogation, he takes a second to process what happened before he can react.
Oh, no. Wait.
Police frantically started looking for Quantrell, and it was only 3 hours before he would be found again, hiding in his friend's house. At the end of the day, all Quantrell achieved from trying to escape was 5 more years behind bars for escaping police custody. However, Quantrell wasn't the only one who was daring enough to escape from the police.
Oh, I'm gonna catch you, baby.
On March 7th, 2022, Joel Sanchez Delgado, a 41-year-old facing drug trafficking charges, was escorted to a courtroom in Little Rock for a routine appearance. He was seen wearing a neck brace and using a wheelchair, supposedly due to injuries he supposedly sustained during his arrest. However, as you'll see, Joel wasn't actually injured. The wheelchair was a calculated move to outsmart the authorities.
What'd you say, OJ? My suit. Hey, you see a shoe back there? Where is it? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna catch you, baby. I'm finna shoot your bitch ass.
As they approach the courthouse entrance, Joel asks the officer about his missing shoe, creating a distraction that allows him to swiftly leap out of the chair and sprint away with the officer in pursuit. Realizing he lacks his radio, the officer can't call for backup or alert his colleagues, giving Joel an advantage in escaping from only one officer instead of an entire squad.
Hey, can you call the police for me? Call the police for me. Hey, call the police. Call the police. What way it go? This way? Go! You got your phone? God damn.
Joel successfully outran him. The officer being unable to contact backup gave Joel extra time to distance himself from the police.
Went straight through the alley and cut that way.
What you need? Your phone. My damn radio came out.
Hold on. Damn, little man, if I try to come behind you and get him.
I don't know where he went.
Although the officer eventually informed his colleagues using a civilian's phone, it was too late. Joel had already hopped into a cab and made his escape, leaving the officer powerless at that moment.
And I tried to get him.
Hello? Hey, Hook. The wheelchair dude got up and ran. Yeah. I couldn't catch his ass. And my radio was in the mother. I had my camera on, though. The wheelchair dude. I couldn't catch his hell. Tim's had pulled off.
Joel's freedom, however, was short-lived as just a few hours later he was caught and charged with felony escape, which will add 5 more years to his sentence along with other charges.
And this is Delgado now after a taxi cab ride to West 65th Street. The 41-year-old is being wheeled into an ambulance, claiming to be injured and unable to walk. Investigators say he caught that taxi cab outside a hotel along Broadway. He's expected to face escape charges. Laura, I'm told he's back in the Pulaski County Jail tonight, and I'm told he was booked in while in a wheelchair yet again.
While Joel was convicted because of his criminal past, what happens when the only criminal involved in a police encounter is the police themselves?
If you try and come past me, you're going to go on the ground face first. Do you understand me?
Okay, and then I'm going to file a complaint against you. Go get your camera. Go grab your camera, yes.
On September 29, 2019, police rushed to a scene sparked by a heated exchange between Michael Franchik and his neighbor. Trouble brewed when Michael's 15-year-old son, Jack, was cruising on a gas-powered bicycle and the neighbor, allegedly irate, issued threats of physical confrontation. Amidst the tension, a third-party caller dropped a bombshell, claiming Michael had a concealed gun. The sergeant relayed this startling detail over the radio, setting the stage for what was meant to be a civil and consensual conversation with Michael.
Can I help you?
Hello, are you, Michael?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're here about a...
And your name?
Officer Rodriguez.
First name?
Jim.
Jim, how are you, Jim?
Good.
And your name? Please?
Sure.
Sorry? Badge number?
What's that?
Badge number, please?
Let's go ahead and talk about the incident that you had out here a few minutes ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Step down here for me.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no. Hey!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! I didn't do anything. You just came into my house without a warrant.
You're running away from
I'm not running away from you.
You just did. Is there any gun in your back pocket? I just want to make sure we're safe.
We're safe.
Okay,
I'm not coming outside.
Can we talk right here?
Sure we can. Jack, come here, record this.
Come on outside.
Record this.
Come outside.
Jack, record this. Grab my phone and record this. Whoa, I'm injured.
As the officers approach Michael, he refuses to talk about the incident and attempts to go back inside his house. The officers, however, without any legal cause, force their way into Michael's home after him and attempt to drag him out. Michael refuses to go outside, but now agrees to talk to the officers inside the house. Officer Rodriguez, however, either didn't hear the agreement or didn't care and continued to force him outside. At this point, Michael's son, Jack, begins recording the whole ordeal on his cell phone.
I am cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
Stop. Outside.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
Hey, you guys cannot come in here without a search warrant.
Get the
Going to be
phone.
I'm
taped.
videoing.
Get the phone.
Cooperate.
I'm cooperating.
We're
Just
finding
don't.
you to be
I'm
taped.
not fighting you.
We're finding you
I'm
to be
not
taped.
fighting you.
Outside now.
Walk outside so we talk. Okay. Enough. I didn't do anything. You just tased me for no reason.
Stop. Outside.
What are you doing?
Stop.
What am I being detained for?
Outside.
What am I being detained for?
Just stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. No, don't take his phone. Don't take his phone. Don't take his phone. I'm good. I've chilled the whole time.
The officer attempts to take Jack's phone away from him to stop him from recording the incident.
Jack, follow me and record. This way. Follow me and record.
Give us space.
I'm not.
Give us space.
Okay.
No, Jack,
What's your space? What's your space?
Jack, record the whole thing. Oh,
Give us space.
Does this look like enough space?
My camera fell somewhere back there.
You saw that. You saw the whole thing, and it's all been recorded.
It is.
I didn't resist.
I know.
I didn't do it. You know. See, he acknowledged that I didn't resist, Jack.
Yeah, I have it on video.
I didn't resist.
Well, we asked you to stop, right?
I didn't do anything against your instructions. This guy came into my house without a warrant, without any probable cause.
Let me just talk for a second.
I said, I don't know anything, and he tackled me in my house.
He told you to stop, right?
He did not say anything of the sort.
Officer,
it's
I
all
heard
on
the
video.
whole thing, and it's on video, so.
It's all
I
on
know,
video.
it is.
It's all on video.
It is.
Dude, that guy is out of control. I'm finally
Officer,
complaining against him. I
officer.
want him nowhere near me. That guy is crazy.
Officer.
It's just me and you, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. No, he can
No.
talk. He can talk. No,
I can
not
talk
what I'm
because
trying to
I was
do.
in the
You're gonna arrest
situation.
him?
No, we're not going to arrest you.
Okay, then calm down. Then just what? What?
Well, you want him to talk to you?
He recorded the whole thing. This guy is out of control.
Okay.
What's your badge? What's your name?
Step back.
I'm not-
Look, he
I'm
just
on my
touched me. You
property.
can record all you want, but
Another
you're
one.
stepping back
Another
right
one.
now.
This guy,
Back.
Hey, don't
Back.
touch me. Stop harassing me.
We're
just trying to.
I'm videoing this. Please get out of my personal space.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna
Get out
interfere
of my
with what we're
personal
doing.
space. This is my property. Please
You're
get
not
out of my
gonna interfere with an arrest.
I'm chill. I've been chill.
You can record all you want, but you're not gonna get close to what they're
I'm on
doing.
my property. Move out of my personal space.
I'm
please.
gonna stand right
This is
here.
my personal square. Please move.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Please move. You're in my personal space.
No.
What's your name?
Yeah, I do not need to give you that.
Yeah, you do.
For what reason?
Jack, don't do
Because you're
it.
I know.
involved in this.
I'm involved with this. Yes, but this guy threatened me and called the cops on you. And what's your badge number?
What's your name?
What's your badge number? Badge number. That says name.
3K12.
Okay.
Now, what's your name?
I'm not making any statements.
You're not making any statements?
Nope.
Okay, I have the right to identify you. You understand that, right?
Then you can search up my face and you can search up my record.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna sit tight for a minute. You're not
Okay.
going anywhere.
I can go in my house if I
No,
want.
you
Am I
can't.
detained?
You're detained.
For what reason? For what? That guy
going on?
threatening me? Why isn't that guy going to jail? That guy threatened to beat me in his ass. So why aren't you guys arresting him?
That's not the
Why aren't you
information I
attacking?
got.
Yeah. He can just lie.
Jack, Jack, step back and keep recording.
I'm literally in my space and this guy's just touching me.
I didn't touch you at all.
I have it on video.
I've been recording this whole time, buddy.
Okay.
Despite his young age, Jack handles the situation with impressive poise. His clear understanding of his rights shines through as he knows he doesn't have to identify himself unless suspected of criminal activity. This awareness keeps him steadfast and unintimidated by the officers. Jack continues to record his father's arrest as two officers try to block him.
Do not step forward. What did I
Hey,
just
then
tell you?
please get out of my space.
I do not have
Okay,
to. You
then
cannot interfere with what we're doing.
I'm not interfering when I'm on my property.
Don't step towards the car.
I'm not. Then
You
move out of
did
my
step
way.
towards the car. I told
Okay.
you not to. You tried to run from us.
What's your name?
Officer Ware.
Okay, and what's your name?
We're going over this, Officer Proctor.
Okay, I didn't go over it. Don't. You can't. Hey!
Stay back.
I'm going in my house.
Stay back.
I'm going in.
If you try and come past me, you're gonna go on the ground face first. Do you understand me?
Okay, and then I'm gonna file a complaint against
Go get
you.
your camera.
Go grab your camera. Yes, I'm allowing you to do that, but you cannot walk in my house.
There you go.
Okay, bye. I have 3 cops on me and I'm 15 years old. Because you guys intruded my house.
So you were the one driving up and down the street on the motorcycle?
I was on my gas bicycle.
Okay, that's a gas-powered vehicle. You have to have a driver's license.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not when it's 50cc and you have a permit for it.
Once again, Jack is correct. Motorized bicycles are not required to have a license as long as they are under 50cc and don't go over 30 miles per hour. The officers then walk away and talk among themselves to discuss what Michael can be charged with.
At this point, I don't even really care what their story is. I believe our independent witness, and given their demeanor, the question is, I want to talk to him to see if there's any threat with the gun, but he would have mentioned that, I'll bet.
She said she didn't see it until he was walking back over here.
But he said he saw it too?
Oh,
or no?
No.
Okay.
She didn't say anything about it, and I didn't want to suggest it. I just wanted, what did you see? And that's what he told me, and that's
So
what
he
she
didn't
told me.
mention that?
No, he didn't.
Okay. Well, if he didn't threaten anyone with it, there's no... I don't
No,
think
it
there's
was
any
just a
sense of
concern for
trying
me.
to- Oh, no. Absolutely. But I don't think there's any reason to try to write a warrant to get in the house.
No.
We'll identify him through him. I'll just do TLO or whatever.
Okay.
And then the friend, I've got his information. Their statements, I couldn't care less because they're not cooperative.
I'll just refer it to the juvenile courts. If they want to screen it for charges, great. And if they
For
don't,
rallying the motorcycles or whatever.
yeah.
All right.
I mean, I doubt that goes anywhere, but, To be honest, all I would have done is talk to everybody, and it's a he said, she said. I would have written it up and said, here's the report.
That works.
And then he does this garbage. So, I'm going to arrest him for failure to obey a lawful command, resisting, disorderly.
Yeah, disorders. That's good because it got her attention too.
Yeah.
The sergeant dismisses Michael and Jack's side of the story, citing their demeanor. However, acknowledging Michael's concealed carry permit, they assert his entitlement to carry a gun unless he brandished it in a threatening manner, an allegation that no one, not even the neighbor, has made. Meanwhile, Officer Proctor was taking Jack's account of the incident.
He goes, that bike is illegal. I said, no, it's not. It's a 50cc bicycle, and I have a permit for it.
Okay.
And he said, get out of the way. He was on his little road bike. He said, get out of the way or I'm going to beat your ass. So I don't, if you guys want to believe him, and we have 2 witnesses, he has 0.
Okay, calm down.
Just calm down, calm down.
No, I'm pissed off because you guys just came in our house.
But we tried to come here to ask a question and figure out what was going on because what we got told is a gun was involved in this incident. So we're going to take this a little more serious.
No gun was involved, not
Okay.
at all. I don't know why you have to
Then what
beat my
happened?
ass. And I rode my bicycle back here. He ran back with me. I closed the garage and I told my dad.
Okay.
My dad was like, "Who is this? If anything goes farther, I'm gonna have to call the police." He walks outside to see where the guy is.
Your dad?
Mhm.
Okay.
And the guy comes out and he steps and he for instance, he walks and he goes like this. He walks right here in front of his face.
So right here or
Like
down there?
no, right down there,
Okay.
at the corner where you guys were parked down there.
Okay.
And he walks up right to his face like this, and he said, "Step back, because you're violating my his personal space."
Okay.
1, and 2, if he steps one more close or he touches him, he has the right to defend himself, and that is easily the right to defend himself. So there's no reason why he says a gun is involved.
It wasn't him that said it. He doesn't even know about this. This was a completely other parties that were watching the whole thing happen.
There was no gun involved.
There was no gun involved.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you what we were told, and it was tucked in his back waistband / pocket, and they seen it as he was walking away. So I'm just telling you, we can only go off the information we're provided.
I understand that.
Okay. So.
But we have 2 witnesses that were literally on site, and we're telling you the truth, and he's telling you the truth.
Michael was charged with 2 misdemeanors, interfering with an arresting officer and failure to disclose identity. Those sentences could lead to 6 months in jail if Franchek was convicted. In September 2021, Michael filed a civil lawsuit against Park City and the officers involved in the incident, seeking over $1 million in a public apology. 2 of the 4 officers involved in the incident were terminated. While the Michael Franchek case is a clear example of police misconduct, it is not the first time they convicted an innocent civilian.
The evidence I have is frankly conclusive and overwhelming. Okay.
On August 15, 2003, Hamilton police arrested Michael Dixon, 37, from the Hamilton bus stand on suspicion of robbing a jewelry store. However, a discrepancy arose as the witness report described the suspect as a short white man, while Michael was neither short nor white. Despite this, he was taken to the Hamilton police station for questioning.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. It's okay. Tired. It's been a long 2 days. This is one of our interview rooms here at Hamilton Police, and this is audio and videotaped.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay, you're obviously not a stupid man. Video camera. Microphones on the wall, so everything we say and do is recorded. That's for both of our benefit.
Okay.
It benefits everybody.
Right off the bat, we can see that Michael adopts a forward-leaning posture, which indicates that he is confident and relaxed. He maintains eye contact with the detective throughout the interrogation. Michael has read his Miranda rights and assures the detective that he will be cooperative and help the detective with the investigation.
You are not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but whatever you do say may be given in evidence.
Well, that's fine, because what I have to say is to plead my innocence, so I don't mind that. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just curious to know, how it got this far, because, as I said to you earlier in the other room, the police officers that were stopped me on the street said that they had witnesses, and I...
Well, you wanted to talk to me about the events in the other room,
Yeah.
and I told you that that wasn't the right time and place to discuss it, remember
Right,
that?
yeah.
Yeah. There's one other thing I have to tell you before we discuss this, okay?
Okay.
And that's that if you've spoken to any police officer or to anyone with authority, or if any such person has spoken to you in connection with this case, I want it clearly understood that I don't want it to influence you in making any statement.
Michael tries to remind the detective of the witness report. However, for some reason, the detective decides to reject the evidence altogether.
Why we're here is because earlier tonight, you were arrested for breaking into a jewelry store on John Street South. Now, your innocence and guilt in this quite frankly, isn't an issue. The evidence I have is frankly conclusive and overwhelming. Okay? So I'm not even going to ask you if you did it. What I have to ascertain here is what kind of guy you are. Okay. Whether this is you're like a serial burglar and this is what you're doing all the time, or whether this is a one-off thing because of the power cut and everything that's going on tonight. That's all we're here for.
Okay, I understand your position. Like I say here, I didn't do it, and you've heard that a million times, I'm sure, in your career. But it's just ask me questions. That's all I can do is answer them, I guess.
I've got no questions to ask you. I mean, why did you do it? That's basically that's my only question.
I'm coming from that position, and since I'm saying I didn't do it, I really don't have an answer for you except to say I didn't do it.
I guess we haven't really got a great amount to talk about. Yeah, it's like I said, whether you did it or not isn't up for the discussion.
Okay, well,
it's really not.
Michael seems confused by this statement, and understandably so. The detective is bluffing. There is no evidence to suggest that Michael is the culprit. Even the suspect description in the witness report suggests otherwise. While it may seem illegal, the police are allowed to lie during an investigation to put pressure on the suspect and force a confession out of them. In this case, however, Michael knows he's innocent and sees right through the detective's bluff. He maintains a forward-leaning posture and eye contact, making the detective slightly uncomfortable as he switches his position and breaks eye contact.
There's a number of witnesses.
Great.
One of whom had a video camera.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Well, that's relieving. That's relieving, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
So view the video camera.
I have.
Okay.
That's why your guilt isn't in issue here.
That doesn't even make sense to me. Because if I'm on the video camera, that doesn't make sense. You have a video camera that shows me?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense to me.
We'll have to, I guess, I have no choice but to get a lawyer then. If this is the kind of thing you're going to go through with me.
This isn't going to go away. You're charged with breaking and you will be charged tonight.
That. Okay.
You will be going to court in the morning, charged with breaking and with intent. Okay, that's what's going to happen right now.
Can I ask you something? Okay, are you just making this up that you have a video camera so you see how I react? Because it goes that if you're saying, okay, hear me out for a second, please. If I am guilty, as you believe, because you have me on video camera, then okay, we'll go through the procedure. But I'm saying, I'm trying to call your bluff here because since I know I didn't do it, there's no way I can be on a video camera.
Well, like I say, it's not a game of poker.
Okay.
The detective won't let up. He thinks that by lying to Michael about having evidence and eyewitnesses, he can scare him into confessing a crime he didn't commit. However, Michael, steadfast in his innocence, remains unmoved, easily seeing through the web of lies the detective is weaving. He maintains his innocence for the next few minutes, and the detective asks him to draw out a map and specify his movements before the arrest. Every detail of his alibi was later proven to be accurate.
Maybe a dotted line that's your path. How's that? Sure. And another dotted line where the police officers come from.
Okay, this is the tunnel, the bridge.
Okay.
And come at the bus station.
So which way is north towards the lake?
The north.
Okay.
And so I came here. The EMS truck or whatever ambulance it was there, went off, crossed here, and crossed here. That's it.
Okay, did you come straight from the bus?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I even looked, I said, maybe I should take a cab. I'm like, oh no.
So you came straight off of the bus?
Yeah. And that's it. Like the bus is. Ooh, that's it. It's like I was off the bus like maybe 2 minutes?
So how long before you were arrested were you off of the bus?
That's what I'm saying. Like from there to there, it's like not even 2 minutes.
Did you stop or do anything in the interim?
I was walking. I was trying to see in the dark and questioning. Like, am I gonna get mugged? And that's about it.
So where were you when you first became aware of the people who subsequently were police officers?
Okay. Well, there's a building here in the corner. That's like an entrance to whatever parking or something. There's another building here. There might have been some. I think actually, I was walking, I saw a flashlight or something there, and I can hear hollering, and then someone else is here, and that person, or maybe, I don't know, maybe that person ran, I'm not sure. But anyways, I was approached here.
Okay. From the information that I've got, you're going to be charged tonight with breaking and entering. However, I do have a duty to make sure that the truth is, and basically the truth is paramount, and the true version of events is paramount, and I have a duty to investigate all of this, and I will investigate. I assure you, I'll investigate this story thoroughly, and hopefully, I'll be able to find something here, which will either prove or disprove what you're entitled to under the Constitution of Canada, and that you're treated decently, and that the truth comes out.
Yeah,
basically
that's being doubted until proven innocent. That's, I guess, the premise here, right? From my point of view. So.
Okay, so that's my the things that I look for. Okay,
cool.
Michael had to spend 3 days in jail and had a curfew for 9 months before all the charges were eventually dropped. Michael sued the county police and received over $100,000 in damages, while the interrogating officer was demoted and suspended without pay. Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, we will send you $100. You can post however many times you want, but you must have our YouTube handle and put YouTube Catching Killers in the title/description.